Michael Pixley coming in to run the room in Effingham, Illinois. The guy is incredible at grappling, so it's an honor to have him come in and run the floor. I appreciate everyone that's going to come out and support him. The thing that is the most important to me as a coach is to bring people in to be able to elevate my students to the next level, and tonight we're going to do that. So if you guys have any questions about upcoming things in the future, if you want to try a class with us in any of our locations, or if you want to be part of any of these things, please make sure you follow us on social media. Let's dive into Michael Pixley running the floor tonight and see how it goes.
My favorite move, the slide by. So partner's gonna collar tie. We're gonna go pinky in the throat, collar tie. Guys, I'm always forehead to forehead, all right? So I'm kind of pointing my elbow to the ceiling and I'm cupping the tricep. Step in, look over your shoulder, pull this by your face. Don't get your arm stuck here, guys. As soon as you clear it, bring that arm back, and then we can just work on taking the bag. Pinky in the throat, collar tie. I'm stepping in. I'm always stepping on the outside of his foot. Armpit or like the higher part on the tricep. Step in, look over your shoulders. Pull this by the face, never let go of the collar tie. Pinky in the throat, collar tie, step in, look over your shoulders, pull the arm. Everything else is the exact same. Bump the arm, take the bag. But try to work the hook grip one first, right? Yeah, clap on 2, 1, 2. Let do it. If you don't like that hook grip, some people don't, just wrist lock slide by. So you're just gonna go above the elbow. Everything's the same. I'm just gonna pop this. That grip's kind of weird for some people.
It's so hard for me.
Yep. Now look over your left shoulder, step your right foot in, and send it, bro. There you go. Really over-exaggerate this. So slide this hand. You're gonna hook this. Point your elbow up, and you look over your right shoulder. Step your left foot in. Now do it. Let me see this. Yep. Hey, don't duck it. It's not a duck. You're just gonna look over your shoulder. Slide his arm by your face. Hey, you're not gonna fall to the mat. Look, guys, you guys just bring it in real quick. Can I use you real quick? All right, Liam, you guys are good. Look, when you do it, all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pull this arm by my face. Here. All right, I never hit a knee. I'm not swinging him. Everything's controlled. Step in, look over the shoulder, pull the arm by your face. All right, let me see it. If he tries to shoot, you're just gonna turn that pinky up. You can. Like I've been in so many matches where I'm like kind of tired and I'll just hang out right there because I know there's nothing he can do. I'm gonna use this pinky like a jab, all right? I'm gonna push into him and get his arm straight. Then from here, I'm gonna club the back of the head. I'm gonna take this hand and slide to the wrist and step my lead leg back. So I push in, snap, all right? So when you guys break off, hit a couple slide bys, hit a couple snap downs, right? Hit your slide by, boom, he ties up, push in, hit your snap. All right? If you're not getting a good snap, I'm gonna do an Iranian step. So don't walk into your partner, you're gonna kind of hit this little shuffle step. That way my feet are always set. So I might just Iranian step into him. He's gonna give me some counter pressure. When he does, that's when I snap. Make sense? All right, let's mess with it. Clap on 2, 1. Same, whatever leg's forward, that's the leg that's going back. Okay. There you go. Just make sure in like a match you're ready for him to dive on your legs because it catches him off guard, you know? Never back up to try to snap. All right, I lose all my snap. I'm gonna push in to get the arm straight. I never back up to get the arm straight. Then you lose all your power. All right, so push in, then snap. So when you snap, he's just bending his arm. You gotta get down at the wrist. Elbows in, hands to the mat. Yeah, way better. Yeah, if you can get there, you're good. Let me see what you guys got. It's hot over here. Hey, that was nice. My bad, let me see it one more time. Good, now even harder. Hands straight down. Boom. Look good. Let me see you do it. Get that collar tie. Push in, get the arm straight. Nice. He should hit the mat before you though. So Liam's collar tying me. This time, instead of going pinky in the throat, I'm gonna reach over the arm to the far ear. Clamp. My free hand can't just be hanging out, guys, or he's gonna shoot on me. All right, so as soon as I go over tie, I get this wrist, all right? Or the shoulder, you can mess with this shoulder. The Iranian step that I talked about, I'm gonna Iranian step into him when I feel the counter pressure. I step, I'm taking the hand that's on the wrist to the elbow. Not the wrist this time because he'll bend his arm. All right, then I'm getting jammed up. It's just not good. So, far ear, clamp, get this wrist, step in. The hand that's on the wrist goes to the elbow. Thumb on the outside. From here, I'm just gonna pivot and try to put his hands on the mat. If you guys start getting comfortable, you guys can start messing with his shoulder. That's gonna make him push back, which is what I want. As soon as he pushes back, I step, pivot, hands on the mat, secure the back. This hand's going from here to here. Let go. I'll pivot and put his hands on the mat. Just like that. But as soon as you clear the arm, try to get your hands locked to secure the back. Okay? If I go thumb on the inside, I can't really clear it. But if I go thumb on the outside and I clear it, now I can extend.
Okay, I felt like I was getting jammed up. I thought.
Yeah. Just a little detail.
Keep that grip behind the elbow all the way to the floor.
Yeah, because when I'm here and I clear this arm, I can actually extend him.
Yeah, almost pushing him down.
That's why I go thumb on the outside.
Okay.
The thumb's on the inside is just...
Yeah, it's awkward that way.
Yeah. Above the elbow. See those two little balls on your elbow? You almost want to grab those. So you see how you're like cupping his arm? You don't have to do that. So start over. This hand is literally just gonna reach up and grab here. Now go. Just pivot and put his hands on the mat. One step. You're doing this. Step in, just pivot. You're turning your hands though. Thumb on the outside. So all you're gonna do is switch your hands. Okay? Same snap down that we did before, just from the overtime. So if you guys want, hit a couple of the overtime flybys, and then when they're not expecting it, switch your hands, snap. Okay? We'll spend like 2 minutes on this, and then we'll get into some cool stuff. All right, 5, 1, 2, 1. I'm gonna wrist roll, all right? I'm gonna grab the wrist, and I'm just gonna like brush my hair with it, all right? I'm not grabbing it traditionally like this. I'm grabbing it with my thumb down, okay? So wrist roll. From here, guys, I want this leg forward, so I'm gonna circle right and pull. I just want him to lift his foot off the mat, okay? So you might kick it once and they don't move it. Kick it again. As soon as it lifts up, I'm snapping the head, catching the chin. It's called a football grip. So circle, make him step, kick, right to the football grip. A lot of you are gonna do this and you're gonna switch your hands. Keep the hand that's on the back of the head on the back of the head. The hand that's on the wrist, just gonna reach up, cup the chin. So I stuff, and I'm gonna put my chin on the center of his back, his head's in the center of my chest, and then I pinch my elbows here. If you have full control of the head, you have full control of the body, all right? From here, I can move them. Wherever the head goes, the body follows, right? You'll know when you do it right, because it'll feel effortless, right? Don't kick the foot and then try to snap once he puts it on the mat, all right? You can, but it's just so much easier if you can get your timing right. To where as soon as he lifts it off the mat, I'm going. All right, so much easier to snap somebody down if they're on one leg. The proper way to get a 2-on-1, I'm gonna reach up, grab the wrist, and I'm gonna shrug it off, and I'm cupping in the armpit. From here, guys, I like to keep the arm bent, and I turn my shoulder. I keep the wrist glued to my chest, and I turn my shoulder down on top of his shoulder. Brings his level down, right? So we're gonna switch it up, and I like to go to this, it's called a T-lock. So from here I'm going over the top of his arm and under my arm. From here, you can turn 2 thumbs up. So I point my thumb up and I turn his thumb up and I can pull up on that like a lever. It's bone on bone, it's really painful. I'm gonna kick his leg and plant my foot on the mat. All right, now I'm gonna shovel. All right. So don't try to kick this leg and shovel while you're off balance. All I'm trying to do is get him to step his leg back. So I kick, plant my foot, then I shovel. All right. T-lock, cheek step, kick, plant, shovel. Grab the wrist, cup the armpit, over his arm, under your arm. Back foot steps where your front foot is. Kick, plant your foot, shovel. Guys, when I shovel, I'm going down right before his hands hit the mat, I'm going up, then I bail. Just like you're shoveling. And I'm not trying to flip him, all right? Because then he'll just roll out. All I'm trying to do is put him on the shoulder. Just trying to see. So from here, I'm bearing down there. Circle, cut the angle. Now here's the biggest detail, guys. I'm gonna let go with my left hand and lift his head. Put the arm deep. Then I just lock it up like a traditional darts. I'm grabbing my bicep, try to get my hand underneath my chin. And when I'm here, guys, I like to step over right into mount. Okay? When I first started doing it, I would sit to my hip, hook the leg, but the one that works best for me is stepping all the way over into mount and then curling myself into a ball. So I'll go pound over the top of the thumb. Don't flip them, just bury them on the shoulder. Circle towards the feet, lift the head, kick the arm. Once I get here, I step all the way over into mount. Okay? Cut the angle. There you go. There you go. Just put him on that shoulder. Circle a little bit more to the right. Take your left hand and lift his head. Now, so look, you're gonna. There you go. Now shoot that arm through. Now lock it up. And step right over into mount.
Okay, so go back down here.
Hey guys, one thing. When you're finishing the darts, the proper finishing mechanics are elbows together, flex your biceps, then squeeze. All right, so bring your elbows together, flex your biceps, then squeeze. It's not just all squeeze. All right, I learned the hard way doing that. Put them on the shoulder. It works when they're trying to defend the darts because everybody knows you're going to dart them so they get their back to the mat. And then there's no darts. You can squeeze them as hard as you want, but it just doesn't finish. You don't get the finish. So you got to beat the roll. So as I'm putting him on his back, I'm shooting my left arm through. Then I'm locking up the anaconda. Little detail with this, thumb down, crawl your hand up your tricep, then cinch it back up. Guys, whenever you're shooting your left hand through, you want to place it on the right spot on his neck. All right? When I'm shooting the arm through, I'm not putting it on his face. I'm putting it directly on his neck. Then I lock it up. Same finishing mechanics. You finish it just like a rear naked choke. Okay? Don't try to pull up. Finish it just like a rear naked. There you go. Now just curl yourself in a, yeah, perfect. It gets tight pretty quick. The transition's so nice though.
Yeah, that's smooth.
Yeah.
Cutting under it like that.
Nice. And then let me show you one more thing. This is the last thing I was going to show. I'll just show you guys. So just go down and turtle. So like I'm trying to get this anaconda. The defense is to get your elbows out wide, right? So all I'm going to do, I'm going for the anaconda. He's defending. All I'm going to do is wrist roll.
Oh, straight to the gi?
High elbow choke.
Okay.
Try that once. So they have to defend the anaconda. Now just wrist roll, put your palm on his neck. However you want. There's 10 different ways to finish it. I like to go like this. So I'll go anaconda, he defends it. Boom. Here, and I'll sit. And I'll finish it like that.
So can I go like here?
Yep.